Hello, it's Kat, the Wildflower Queen. How are you? What are you doing? I hope you're good. Today we're going to take a look at what will be happening in the month of August of 2022. So what you need to do is to choose a card or a crystal. We have card 1 with smoky aura quartz, card 2 with blue lace agate, and card 3 with honey calcite. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find your timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. So you chose the beautiful smoky aura quartz and the card 26, third eye. So you, my love, are very psychic. You have very strong spiritual gifts, and this card is sort of like telling you that your gifts, they are real and they are very, very, very strong, and that you are ready to be kind of taken to a next stage with your spiritual gifts. And I feel like you have always had these gifts, but I get a sense that there was a time when you shut them out and you were kind of scared of them. I feel like maybe in childhood, maybe you were scared and like hearing and seeing things, and it scared you, so you kind of locked that away. And perhaps for some of you, this could have been because of abuse, that your spiritual gifts were blocked. That can also happen, but I feel like they are opening up again if they haven't already, and they are very, very strong, and you're ready to take that next step with your gift. Yes, we have Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you are going to use, oh, for some reason my hand is shaking. I feel like you will find a way to use these gifts, perhaps on social media, maybe YouTube. You will find a way to use these gifts, and in August I feel like you're going to start planning on what you want to do with these gifts. We also, oh my god, okay, I'm not surprised. I was going to say that I wouldn't be surprised if the moon came out, and lo and behold, here we have it, the moon. Yes. I'm not surprised at all. And then we also have the Hierophant. You will start planning on how you want to use these gifts. Perhaps for some of you who have been already planning this, you will start doing it. Maybe it's a YouTube channel that you want to start, or maybe on Instagram or TikTok or something. I see it has something to do with social media, or something like this. That is something that I feel like you have been wanting to do it for the longest time, and now it's the time to start. That is what I get. I'm gonna get one more card of these. I feel like you're really being called out to do something with this, and the urge is really strong. And I feel like maybe you feel like, I also get a sense of this could be past energy, but I get the sense of like imposter syndrome. Like, I can't do it. I don't know tarot cards. I don't know anything about chakras or astrology or some. I get this feeling like I don't know. I get this like I'm not spiritual enough. I'm not spiritual enough. Let me tell you, I have felt the same way, that when I started, like, I'm not spiritual enough. I don't know the cards well enough. I don't know, but I just got the calling to like start now. And for the longest time I tried to get through all the cards and memorize them, what they meant, and I wasn't even finished with the cards when I got the calling, like start now, this is the time. And I just felt like I'm not spiritual enough. I don't know anything about astrology. I don't know things. I don't know the things other readers know about and they talk about. I don't know any of that. But honestly, I'm just learning as I go. I decided to start doing it, and I read intuitively, and I don't know the cards that well, but I'm still learning, and I mostly read intuitively. And so I really get this feeling like you might have the same thing going on. Like, I don't know enough. I don't know if I can do this, but I get this like start now, start in August. You have to start it. Oh, yes. We got Queen of Wands, and I love this card because, like, you know, like she's like celebrating, and there is this like speck of light in her hand, and she's like, I did it, look what I've done, like, look, I made this myself, oh my god. Excuse me. And I really feel like you need to start doing this. Whatever it is, whatever you have been planning, it doesn't necessarily have to do with anything spiritual, technically. But I feel like you are being called to do something. And that is where the spirituality comes in. If it's not like reading tarot or using your psychic gifts or something like that, it could really be anything, but I feel like you are strongly being guided to do something. And yeah, that's awesome. Pile number 1, spirit guides. Do you have any advice? What is coming for pile number 1s in August? Sorry, I had to check what my cat is doing. Darling, that's plastic. You can't eat it. Clyde, my cat, she is obsessed with all the flowers and all the leaves that I bring to the house, and she started eating these leaves that I had, so I put them somewhere high up, and I have an altar on this I don't know what to call it. It's not a cupboard. Well, you know, I keep my lotions and beauty stuff in there, and it's very high, and she climbed on top of it, and I have some yellow fake flowers in a vase, and now she's trying to eat them because she is a moron. But let's continue. Pile number 1, spirit guides. Pile number 1. What is coming for my beautiful pile number 1s in August? Let's see what you have to say. I feel like this could also be like a mentor kind of thing, like maybe like a life coach stuff. But I'm also being taken to YouTube yet again. There's some advice that you have that would change people's lives. Like you plant seeds in their heads, which is, oh right, we have a Knight of Pentacles, obviously. That is what I take that card to me. This specific card, not in every deck, but in this specific card, the Knight of Pentacles, tells me about planting seeds in people's heads and like changing lives and doing all that stuff. I need to separate these a little bit more. Oopsie. Come back. It's okay. 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 It's pile number 1, Spirit Guides. Pile number 1. What advice do you have for pile number 1s for this August? There's something you need to start. And I feel like this is sort of like a business, but maybe not your main source of income. But I feel like not right away, but a bit later, maybe like a few months, perhaps a year, it will actually start like making money. And it won't be your only source of income, but it will be an extra. No, for some of you it is. Or it will become a sole source of income. We have balance. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Well, actually, I feel like that timing is now. But I feel like you have been waiting. It's almost like you have been waiting for some information to come. Maybe you have been trying to learn things. Or I feel like you might be a perfectionist and you feel like if I can't do this right, then I don't want to do it at all. That is something that I feel very strongly. It's almost like there's this little sense of panic, I think. Like, are you sure right now? I don't know if I can do this, but trust me, you can do this. Like for me, I mean, I keep talking about myself, but I feel like the spirit is like, you've been through this too, like you know what it feels like, so talk about it. So if you had told me, like, let's say 2 years ago that I would be doing YouTube, let alone, honey, I can't play with you right now. Ooh. Okay, just once, okay? There you go. Colette is really distracting me today. So if you have told me like a couple of years ago that, you know, I would be doing this, I would have laughed in your face. I never thought I would be doing this, but you're watching me do this right now, so here I am. But it really was a strange calling, and I don't know why. Crow spirit, go co-create with spirits. Oh my god. Oh dear. Okay. So yeah, it might not have anything. I mean, I do feel like it has something to do with spirituality, but it doesn't have to be, because this is a general reading, and you know, it doesn't have to be. I'm gonna, yeah, there, much better. Darling, what are you doing? Mommy's filming. No! This is a very bad timing. Can you hear her? She's whining because I won't play with her. Okay. She hasn't done this before. That's why I let her come in, but now I'm starting to rethink it. Maybe I should close the door. But then they will cry behind the closed door because they won't accept any closed doors. They will cry and cry until you open it. They're not used to it. They follow me to the bathroom as well. So let's keep going. is this also, is there a lot of going on with your life? Is something like distracting you? Like Clyde is distracting me right now. Like, do you have children or something that is like, you know, like if I do this, then how will it affect that and this and those things? There's something funny about this. But I'm being told to tell you to meditate, especially a guided meditation to meet your spirit guides. That is definitely what I see. I once had one, a very strong, I don't remember what it was all about anymore, but I remember that my spirit guides, they gave me a butterfly, and it was this like golden glowing butterfly, and I pressed it on my chest, and well, it was a meditation, so you know. And so when I came out of that meditation, I said to spirit, like, if that was real, because they gave me some advice that I didn't think at the time was like, are you actually sure? And I told the spirit, like, you can do this after all of these meditations where you go like really deep and you're not quite sure if it was all your imagination, which it usually is. Like imagination, that is how the spirit talks to us, through imagination. So it just because you're imagining, it doesn't mean it's true. Yeah, I get the Dumbledore, of course this is in your head, like, but why on earth should that mean it's not true? So you can ask spirit, like, if that was true, if that was the message I needed to hear, please send me a sign. And I asked for a butterfly, and it was midwinter. And so the same night, a couple of days later, I was watching videos like right before going to sleep, and I feel like it was like a video of like first dates. Do you know that show? And this girl, she had a butterfly tattoo, the same kind of butterfly on her chest, on the same spot, on the same side as I pressed my butterfly to my chest. And so I just laughed out loud, like holy mother. Like, are you kidding me? And so that is something that, like, a message that the spirit wanted me to tell you, like, do a guided meditation to meet your spirit guides. I also saw the Lovers in the deck, just so you know. So yeah, and also you can ask for a sign, you can ask for a specific sign. And I remember one time I asked for a rose. It was something specific about this rose. And I saw one at the store, and oh my god, those are kind of like the roses that I asked for as a sign, but not exactly. They were like, there was something, they weren't quite right. They weren't quite right what I had imagined, and I walked past them, and on the next table that I didn't see at that time, like, I was like walking past them and I looked up another table, and there they were, the exact same roses that I had been asking for. It's so ridiculous. I mean, it's crazy. So yeah, I feel like you're really good with these signs, like asking for signs. I also get a message about the show Manifest, where they get like a peacock as a symbol for like rebirth or something in that show. I mean, it could be in reality, probably is. I'm not sure if it was rebirth exactly, but when they saw, it was like a very dangerous situation. I don't want to spoil anything if somebody is watching it. It's somewhat new, the show. And so they were like there was a murderer like coming after them, and they were like hiding out, these people, and one of them, I won't say who or even what role they had, one of them was like, I have to go back, like there's something that we need, so I have to go back. And so one of them noticed a peacock feather somewhere, like just poking out of the wall. It was like a hiding place, like underground hiding place. And he was like, you can go, like look, I found this, like it's a peacock feather, you can go, you will survive, go, you can do it. So I feel like if you're not doing it already, start doing that, like asking for signs, because I think that you would be really good at it, like really good at noticing. Like, oh no, half of my deck just fell out. So, the magician. So yeah, I feel like you would be insanely good at this, like asking for signs, like, is this the right time? Am I supposed to do this? Like, should I go for it? Stuff like that. I feel like if you ask for a sign, you will get it very soon. It could also be numbers. I asked to see my now boyfriend's birthday, if he was the one for me. And I did say it very soon. So yeah, I like to ask for signs, and I feel like it would be really beneficial for you as well. So one more card. What last advice do you have for my beautiful pile number ones? This business thing that you want to do, really, this is something that you need to do, but I feel like there is some extra information there that you have been looking for, which I think that you will find in a meditation. So, like in a deep meditation, like an hour-long meditations. I actually like to do very short ones because I don't have the time. But do this properly, like do this one like for reals. So make it long. There are tons of meet your spirit guides meditations out there, and make sure you like the sound of the voice and the way they talk, because it can be really distracting if you don't like it. So yeah, that's the advice I have for you. But let's see, one more does the spirit want to say for you. Pile number one, spirit guides. Damn it. Let's try this again. Pile number one, spirit guides, pile number one. I really do think it's time. At least if you don't have everything like figured out yet, start planning. Start planning for it. If you don't want to do it just yet, but actually make a plan. Like when you have a dream, you have to make a plan and make a goal and make it into reality. Like this dream, I feel like it deserves to be in the reality, not just in your dreams. I, for some reason, was reminded of my dream. I had a nap and I had a nightmare. I have a really terrible fear of heights, And my nightmares are usually nightmares where I somehow end up in a really high building, like on top of the roof or something, and they're like stairs or like a ladder that you can climb down. But I'm like so terrified, like I'm just grabbing onto something so I don't, you know, fucking fall, because I'm just so freaking terrified. And there was one time when I actually managed to get down the ladder, and I had the same dream in my nap like a couple of hours ago, and I woke up before I could come down the ladder, but I was still like really shaken out. For some reason I have this like really, I get this like tingly feeling in my feet if I slip or if I'm about to fall, or you know, and if they're like, if I'm in a very high place, I get this tingly feeling in my feet, and it's almost like, you know, when your feet have fallen asleep and you get that tingly feeling. It's like that, but it's a little bit bigger. And I woke up and my feet were all tingly, and I decided to, like, you know, like, for me, sometimes when I wake up from bad dream, I usually try to go back to that dream, but imagine a happy ending for it, so I can, you know, stop thinking about it, because my brain will just replay it all the time. So I have to, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I don't know. I'm really sorry. I'm just rambling on about myself. Am I selfish? Am I self-centered? Oh no. Okay. Pile number one, spirit guides. Pile number one, help me out of this loop. Anyway, I think the point of this, I hope, was that maybe you have bad dreams and that was supposed to help you. I don't know, but why am I talking about myself all the time? This is crazy. Yeah, so yes. I got all sweaty. Okay, so let's make a recap. So you are supposed to do with something with your spiritual gifts. Your spiritual gifts will go on to the next level, and I feel like you should train them. And this thing that you have been wanting to do, this dream that you have, I feel like that is something that will help you train your third eye. And I feel like you will do like a mentor, like you will be a mentor to people, and you will give a lot of advice, you will plant seeds in people's heads, and this is something that you will create all by yourself, and it will be fantastic. And if you have any questions, you should ask Spirit to send you signs. Also, you should do that meditation to meet your spirit guides to get some extra advice because of the crow spirit, co-creative spirit. Okay, there we go. Final card. Death and rebirth. Ah. Wait. The peacock story? Huh? I said rebirth, didn't I? With the peacock. Interesting. Maybe one of my stories do have a meaning. Oh, yeah. So, wait. Did I tell you about my nightmare? Because you need to get over your fear? Is that what it was all about? Interesting. So yeah, I feel like there is something, I feel like there's, you're afraid of the unknown. Like you don't know where this is going to take you, and you're kind of afraid of, if this is social media thing, you might be afraid of like losing your privacy or something like this, and you're kind of afraid of what this thing will bring you, but it will be something great, because if you take a look, there is this like a person, like a hooded figure, but then like, you know, with like hooded figures, it's like you don't see the face and it's really scary, but you can see the face of this figure, and it leads you to kind of, there's a star in the middle, like a forest and a star. And I feel like getting over this fear that you have, it will bring you something awesome, something amazing. I feel like it will totally transform your life when you start actually doing this. And I do think that it would be really good for you in every way. And so this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again. And I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. So you chose the blue lace agate and number 32, Nurturing Universe. I'm getting a few messages here. So I feel like I need some cards to explain this a little bit further. So I feel like you're mourning over a loss of something, perhaps a relationship, a friendship, a person, something like this. And I feel like it's not only about the person, it's also about the future that you could have had this with this person. And so it's almost like your future is now wide open. Like you don't know where everything is going to lead from now, because you had a plan and now that plan no longer exists. And I feel like you are kind of feeling lost. Yeah, we have 5 of Swords. I definitely feel that you feel kind of lost. You don't know what to do with your life now without this thing. It doesn't even have to be a person. It could be something major that was kind of like, maybe you have been planning on moving somewhere and now you can't. And now you don't know what to do. But the Nurturing Universe card tells you that you should just, the universe always has your back, like no matter what. Heal and tend to your wounds and, you know, heal yourself, and then the universe will nudge you onto the right path again. Like, take a little time for yourself first. So pile number 2, Spirit Guides. What is happening in the month of August for pile number 2s? Yeah, we have King of Cups. Yeah, this is all about healing and nurturing yourself, but also kind of letting the universe heal you, because there was a reason why this didn't work out. There was a very good reason for it, and it doesn't mean that you did anything wrong or something like this. Like maybe you feel like it wasn't meant to be and you don't know why you wasted your time or something like this. There's like this a little bit of blame on yourself. And the thing is that it was meant to be, but not forever. And now you are kind of being told to let go, because there is something good around the corner. I just noticed this in this card. I had never noticed this before. Look behind that man. There is the same man celebrating, like on top of a mountain. He's like, yay, I made it here. I've never noticed this before. So yeah, there is something excellent coming your way. But I feel like the month of August is about repairing yourself. And just starting to feel like you again, I feel like. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. Pile number 2. What is happening in the month of August for my beautiful pile number 2s? Ooh, I just saw the sun for the second time, so something good is coming out. Is that? No, it's a fish. I got a message like Cancer, and I thought it was in this card, but that's actually a fish. But are you a Cancer? Or was this person a Cancer? Sun, moon, or rising? Or did something happen in the Cancer season? Which was... Wait, is it still going on or did it end? I'm really bad at astrology. I just know that it's around July because my brother is a Cancer and he was born on the 16th. So yeah, it could have only just like, this could be very recent, like this falling out happening. It happened very recently, and that's why it's still raw, because, you know, it just happened. And this is not about like getting over it, like get over it. No, this is about like accepting what happened and understanding that this doesn't mean that you failed. It just means it's time for something new. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. Pile number 2. What is happening in the month of August for my pile number 2s? Third time I have seen the sun. Something awesome is coming. I feel it. I feel it. It's just that you're feeling very hurt. You're still mourning. But something excellent is coming, for sure. There are some celebrations coming. There's 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like you might be getting to school. Maybe you got into university or college. And for most of you, I feel like what this thing was, I feel like it was a relationship or a friendship or something like that. I'm hearing like not an ex, but an ex almost, an ex something. That is literally what I heard. There we go. We got the sun. I told you. I knew it was coming. Yeah, something awesome is coming your way for sure. And it's coming in August, and I feel like for some of you that would be going to school or learning that you got in or something like that. And let's get some of these as well. It's like I'm feeling like this whole new beginning is coming your way. Like everything is going to change. Like maybe you're moving somewhere, or it's just your whole life is changing, or maybe you get a job or you go to a new workplace. We have 3 of fire. Abundance. Things looking very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Yeah. So I feel like what happened was that something happened. Something fell out. Something happened that made you lose all of your future plans. I feel like you're not really mourning or being sad because you lost this person, but mostly because you lost the future with them. That is what I feel. Like there was this plan in place and now it's gone, and you have no plans now. Like it's all gone, and you have to start over, thinking what you want to do with your life and where you want to go, what do you want to do, what kind of life you want. And so this is like, this could have been the I get this message of like this was the best thing that could have happened. And maybe you don't feel that right away because you're still hurting, but when it doesn't hurt so much anymore, you start to see like, yeah, this person and I, we had a lot of differences. Like, would I have really been happy with them? And is this really what I wanted? But now that it's gone, you will make these all new plans, and I feel like they will be better than the ones before. I also heard Tommy Shelby. I've talked about Tommy Shelby a lot from Peaky Blinders. Like, he has this ability of, like, something really bad happens, like something so bad that it could destroy everything. But Tommy has this gift of turning everything around so that things will get even better than how they had been before that bad thing that could have destroyed everything happened, Like, he can just turn everything around, like it will be much better after that. We have the Crow Spirit, which we had for the pile 1 as well. Co-create with spirit. So I feel like you need to listen to your intuition. Like, what is it that you actually want from life? What do you want to do? What do you want? And because now I feel like you're free to do anything. You could do anything now. I feel like it's almost like you have been freed, which doesn't feel like that maybe at the moment, but a bit later you will feel like, yeah, it was the right thing to do, not to continue with this thing. So pile number 2, Spirit Guides, pile number 2. I also saw the Star. What is happening for my beautiful pile number 2s in the month of July? August, not July. August. Oh. Yeah. Definitely. Look, I just said you feel like you've been freed. Like, this person is looking at themselves in the mirror, but the reflection shows themselves as tied up and blindfolded. And I feel like, oh, what the hell? What are you doing? What is going on? These cards just spun around on the table. Weird. So, I truly see that you will, like, when you come out of this mourning period, you see that you're free. Like, now you're free to do whatever you want. And nothing is holding you back. And I don't know, just feel this kind of relief actually. That, you know, like maybe not now, but in the future you might feel like, well, thank God it didn't work out, because I would have been so stuck or something. This is like something that I feel like in the future, like maybe during August, you will feel like, yeah, well, thank God, because now I can do this and this and that, and I can try all of these new things with all new people, and it's gonna be great. So I would say, because I feel like you're still like mourning, I will give you an advice. Take 2 days. I don't know how long you have been mourning, but take 2 days. Cry your heart out, eat ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and just, you know, drink or something. This might not be the best advice, but for me, this is what helps me when I'm mourning something. Do everything you need to do, like what you feel like doing when you're mourning, like cry, scream in a pillow, watch Dirty Dancing like 3 times a row, you know, just do all the, even the little bit unhealthy things, like the ice cream and stuff, and just 2 days, like cry your heart out. Feel the loss, feel all the emotions that are coming up, like feel everything for 2 days. You can cry and wallow and just not be okay for 2 days. And when the 3rd day comes up, start living again. Make plans, go outside, exercise, eat well, like start living your life again, start feeling like yourself. It doesn't mean that you can't be sad anymore. It means that you have now felt all the feelings that this thing brought to you, and now it's time to start living again. Now it's time to make plans, figure out what you want, do the things you love that used to bring you happiness, and but there is no more wallowing. There's no more ice cream for breakfast. There is no more, you know, there can be crying. You can still, because obviously the pain doesn't go away, but I mean that you won't let it paralyze you anymore after those 2 days have passed. And if you feel like 1 day would be enough, try for 1 day. But if you feel like you need the 2nd day, do the 2nd day. But don't let yourself have the 3rd day, because then it will start becoming a habit. Like then you start letting the pain and the wallowing consume you. 2 days is enough. And you can still feel sad, you can still cry, you can still be angry, but start living. Make plans. See people, see your friends. Go out, have nice dinner, just start going outside of the house again, go shopping, go do something fun. And I promise you it works. I do that every time I get a huge, when I feel a loss this big. That is what I do. And obviously, for me, there's also a bottle of wine included, but if you don't drink, obviously you don't have to, and, you know. Yeah, that is what I feel like you should do. And when those 2 days are up, you're done mourning. You can still feel sad, but you're done mourning. You will start living again, go out, meet friends, and start making plans. And look, we have Ace of Pentacles. You will create something awesome. Like maybe you will start going to the gym, maybe you start, like, for girls especially, when girls go through a breakup, they they after they have, like, you know, had the mourning period, they will start going to the gym. They will cut like breakup bangs. That's a thing, right? Like, that's what I used to do. Like, every time whenever I had a breakup, I cut bangs. Wait, was it actually mental health bangs? I'm not sure, but it was like, you know, I think it was breakup bangs. I did that too. Like, yeah, I cut my hair for sure. That is also something you could do, but it's always like, yeah, girls go to the gym and they work out, they start eating healthy, they make like these nice routines, they will change their hair, they will like move the furniture around, like bring something awesome and new in. And I feel like for guys, I might be wrong and this is stereotypical, but I feel like guys are just like, they want a distraction at first, and they might feel like, yeah, I'm free, like, yay, I'm single again, woohoo, for a hot minute. And then a few days goes by and then they feel the pain that girls felt on the first 2 days. It's kind of like reversed, and by that time, girls are starting to feel okay again, you know? I've noticed that pattern. It's not, this is stereotypical, but I feel like there is a pattern there. I've noticed this with people, and I think it's kind of hilarious. Like, haven't you noticed that when there is a breakup, when you have gone through a breakup and you start feeling fine, your ex-boyfriend reaches out to you? It happens every time, for me at least. So yeah, and I feel like that is because the people have like, it doesn't have to be like with just like girls and boys do this, but just different people. But I have noticed, please don't get too caught up in this, but I have noticed in my personal life that guys often do that and girls often do this. I might be wrong, you might be an exception. That's okay, that's okay. I'm not saying that you can't be an exception. Anyway, let's keep going. 3 of Wands. I totally see you starting living your life again, like, holy mother. You will, I'm not surprised if the Strength card would come up. I feel like you will start doing things alone, like going out, like I feel like you're doing, like, it's from Michelle B, her channel. She's a YouTuber, and she has this like all favorites day where she would do all of her favorite things in one day, and that is something that I like to do too. And I feel like me and her are very much alike in that way. I don't know her personally, just what I get from her videos, but I'm a huge birthday fan. I love birthdays, and when it's my birthday, I make from 2 weeks before my birthday comes up, I make all of these plans, what I want to do on my birthday. I do all of my favorite things. I go to my favorite cafe, I go shopping, I go to my favorite restaurant, I do all these nice things, I get pampered, I eat breakfast in bed, I make myself a cake, and it's like I do all of these great things, and it's awesome. And I do all of them alone. I spend my birthday alone because I'm my best friend. And I won't get bored. It's gonna be fun. I get a bottle of wine. I usually buy like new sets of pajamas, and I have all these snacks, and I watch my favorite movies, and it's awesome. I love them. And then I heard her talk about the Old Favorites Day, and she was like, you know, like, like, I used to do this, like, the same thing that she did on her birthday. And she was like, well, why does it have to be just on my birthday though? Like, couldn't I do that like on an ordinary day, like set all favorites day on an ordinary day and do all of my favorite things? And I thought, that's awesome. I don't have to wait just like a year to get another like an awesome day. Like, I could do that more often, and I feel like you should do that too. That is something that I feel, and I think that, well, for some of you, especially if you're an introvert and you're comfortable being alone like I am, you could do those things alone, like just to have one awesome day just by yourself. It would be so awesome. Like, sometimes on my birthdays, unfortunately there aren't usually like good movies out on my birthday, so, but when there are, I go to the movies alone and I get all the snacks and it's awesome. And so if you're comfortable doing that alone, I know that some people aren't and they might get lonely or sad when they're alone, so maybe you could do that with friends. Like, there's no, like, why wouldn't you? Like, if that makes you happy, obviously go do it with friends, but you could do that alone as well. And I feel like you're gonna start living. There is something powerful about this. I feel like you just get a lot stronger, like mentally, like, I'm awesome. Like, it's not even a self-love journey, it's more like self-empowering journey that you go on, and it's just awesome. I really love that for you. So let's get one final card. Pile number 2. Right, okay, so we got 5 of Pentacles in reverse, so it was like this. And so what I see in this card, like, she is all depressed, like she is behind a locked door, she can't get out, she's really sad and depressed and I want to get out, but there is a key right there. She just isn't looking and she is just feeling too sad for herself to even take a look around for the key. And so, because this was reversed for you, you have found that key. You have definitely found that key, and you see the key and you have used it. You're no longer locked in that room. You are out there having fun, living your life. And this is what's happening on August for you, and I really love this. This is awesome. So I'm really happy for you. I hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose the Honey Calcite and 31 Joyous. I feel really good about this. This almost feels like pile number 2, but next level. Kind of like pile number 2 was getting over something and learning to like get onto the other side of the morning and like finding happiness. And I feel like this pile, you have found it. And I feel that's awesome. I feel really good about this. This is a really good energy to be in. I feel like you're really happy. You have done a lot of inner work, like a lot, a shit ton. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm just too happy to care about my poor pronunciation. Let's get to the business. So what's happening for my beautiful pile number 3s in the month of August? Let's see, I saw the star. Just in case it comes up. I feel like you have gone a very hard journey, perhaps inner work, shadow work, self-love journey, and now you have come to the other side and ready to celebrate. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like something happened that made you feel really good. I feel like it's some sort of acceptance. I see an acceptance letter or acceptance email, perhaps for a job or to school. Something awesome, something like, we are pleased to announce that you have been chosen, something like that. I see a letter or an email like that. And congratulations! And if you haven't gotten it yet, cool. Now you know what to expect, I hope. But that is something that I see. Okay. I'm gonna put these back. Let's shuffle some more. There could also be a wedding coming up or engagement. Something good to celebrate. There could also be a new member to the family. Could be a pet or a baby. That's also something that I see. I see like I'm being taken to like a family celebration of some sort for some of you. Pile number 3. Spirit guides. Pile number 3. Yeah. Here we have Page of Cups and something. I feel like this thing was something that you didn't expect, because, you know, look at that little piggy with wings. It's like when the pigs fly sort of thing. And I feel like it was really unexpected. You didn't see it coming. And you're feeling really good about this. You feel like finally your life is on track. That is something that I feel. Definitely. Like you're just feeling like, yes. I feel like you may have gone through depression of some sort, or like just a bad time in your life, and you had been hoping like things would get better, and now they finally have. And that's really nice to see. Yeah, for once. This is really great. I really love this for you. You truly deserve it. And please enjoy this moment. Please enjoy it. This is, you have worked so hard for this, and the time has finally come, and I really need to see you celebrate this very moment. There might also be a crush somewhere. Are you interested in someone? Or perhaps someone is interested in you. Okay, we have 2 of Wands. I feel like there is something you want to explore. Could be the world, could be a new school, could be a new work, could be a person. And this person might be in another country. And you really want to, visit them. That is something that I see for some of you. Or you might just meet a new person. Or maybe you want to travel and you meet this person abroad. There is this longing to explore the world or explore an opportunity. Okay. We have the grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. That's awesome. There is a chance coming up for you. You might already know what this chance is. It could be anything. Could be a person, could be work, could be school, could be a business or something you want to make, something you want to do, just something you want to explore. And the spirit is saying that you should go for it. And it will be really good for you. And there is this like message about enjoying the moment, as I have said, but it's like being emphasized, like this is the time to enjoy. Even if it's just a fleeting moment, like hold on for it. Hold on just for a few seconds to enjoy. Like pause for a second, breathe, and think how far you've come, and now you're finally here. Like, don't start chasing the next goal and next dream right away. Just enjoy where you are right now. Pile number 3. What is happening for my beautiful pile number 3s this upcoming August? I just feel like you've worked really hard, really hard. We have the Empress. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Yes. I also feel like you may have been called to choose pile number 2. Or maybe you listened to the pile number 2 and now you're on the pile number 3. Maybe you were drawn to both because there are some similarities. But the third pile is like next level. Like people probably won't, because this is a timed video. But if people who have chosen pile number 2 in the past would have come back to the same video, and they would have chosen the pile number 3 next. We have 6 of Pentacles. You have created a lot. You have been really busy, a busy bee, and now it's really paying off. Like all the hard work you've done, it's coming back. Like all the energy and the resources that you have put into the inner work process and everything you've been trying to build, it's now coming back like tenfold. Like everything is coming back to you. And it's just super awesome. It's almost like you paid $1, like you invested $1 and now you're getting $10 back. That is what I feel. I also saw the Chariot. Could be something there if it comes up. It didn't come up, but because I saw it, I get messages about the Chariot. You might be moving somewhere, or you might be, it could also represent getting a car, which could be definitely a reason to celebrate. Oh, okay. A reason to celebrate. Getting a new car, definitely. I totally did. When I got a new car, it was awesome. It was everything I had hoped for, and I bought an ice cream and I ate that in the car, and oh, this is all mine. This is awesome. That is something that I see as well. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Pile number 3. There are so many good things about this August. Like, I feel like for many of you, it's different things. For some of you, it's a school, it's a work, it's a person, it's a new car. or it's about moving, starting a new life. And I feel like this is sort of like, it's almost like you have gotten, or you are getting really good news that will sort of change your life. Or for some of you, it could also be like, for some reason you get like money, and you get this freedom with this money. Like you're free to travel, stuff like that. We got 8 of Cups as well, so you might be leaving something behind. Could also be because you're going somewhere, you're moving somewhere, so you're leaving something behind. But it's not, hold on. Ooh, interesting. I've never seen this before. So she's leaving this cup, this burning cup behind, and she is walking off to the sunset. But there is also one cup over there that is like empty, and it's like drowning. But there are also like ripples like all around the lake. It's almost like, it's almost like in the past you have left many people or many things behind, and that is how they remained. Like they were left behind, you're no longer in contact or whatever, they're no longer in your life. But I feel like this thing that you are leaving behind, because it's staying afloat, it's gonna stay there. It's almost like, for some of you, this could be like you're moving to another place, another city, and you have to leave your family, friends behind. But I feel like you might fear that, you know, if there are friends that, you know, you will no longer be friends because you will be so far away. But I feel like that is not the case here. They will still remain in your life, even though you are further away somehow. They will still remain. Like you can come back to them. Almost like that is something that I feel here. Like they're not gone. They will still stay with you. Because yeah, for most of you I see that you are going somewhere. You are moving. Different city, different apartment, different country even. Going to a different school. Maybe you got into university or college and stuff like that. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. No, pile number 3. Pile number 3. I really feel good about this energy. I feel like you're really happy, or you will be, in August. There are some really good news that are coming to you. And for you, I'm pretty sure that you know what this means for you, because I feel like it's a different thing for many people. And so I feel like there are many people watching this video in a different who are in different situations, and this good news is different for everybody. But I get a message about this crush. What is this all about? A little crush somewhere. It might also be, wait, hold on, okay. Are you in a sort of like a newish relationship or something? Like it's really new, and now you got this like acceptance letter or acceptance email, and now you are moving far away, and now you're afraid like, well, are we going to last? Because, you know, this is really new and I'm going away, and it is going to last. I feel like it's going to work out. It's going to work out for you, for sure. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Pile number 3. What is coming up in the month of August for my pile number 3s? Here we have 3 of Pentacles. You are sort of like building a new life, I feel like building a life somewhere else. But the people who like stay here where you are now, they're sort of like helping you. Like they're not going away, they're like, well, this person is leaving, why bother? They're not like that at all. It's like they want to, they're like really happy for you and they want to help you and they're just really happy for you. They're really proud of you and they're really excited as well. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Pile number 3. Yeah. I keep getting messages about this crush. I feel like it's really... I keep saying good for you. I keep repeating that because, well, it is. But it's also almost like they don't see it a problem. If this is a thing, again, I see the Lovers. Again, if this is a thing, like you have a crush, you have a person, you know, a new someone. And you might feel like, well, you know, how is this going to end? But they're like really happy for you and they don't see it as a problem at all, really. They're just like, oh, this is awesome. Really good news. Really awesome. And they really don't see it as a problem. They know that it's something that you want and something you have worked really hard for and they're not gonna step in the way of it. And they just want to help you make it work. There's a bug on the cards. I don't know if you can see it. Walking across. You'd better leave because my cats love to eat insects. So you should leave somewhere. Pile number 3. Let's get the final card. What is the final message for my beautiful pile number 3s? I saw the sun as well. What is happening in the month of August for my beautiful pile number 3s? King of Wands. Here we go. This thing that is coming up, it's part of your destiny. It's something that your spirit guides have been working towards to make it happen for you. And this is sort of crucial to your journey, to your life's journey. And you have worked really hard for it, but also at the same time, it was destined to happen for you. So whatever people or situations or family you have to leave behind, it's not forever, and they're not going to forget you or anything like that. Or I feel like everybody is going to stay in really close contact with you, because I say that, well, if you're not going away anywhere, you're just starting a new job or you're still really close by, then this is no problem. But For those of you who are going away and they are, you know, sad about leaving people behind, I understand, and it must be really hard, but nothing bad is going to happen, because the people who stay in your life, they are meant to stay in your life. And people who are not meant to stay, they just, you know, fall off, because that's life. Some people fall off, but I feel like the people around you right now, they're not going to fall off. Even though you leave, even though you're not in, like, you can't be so close in their lives anymore, they still won't forget you, kind of like. They will still text you all the time, they will still talk to you, they will still invite you over, they're always really happy to see you, and all of that good things. Because this was something, this was just destined to happen. This is something that is really important on your journey. And you are being guided. You are on the right path as well, definitely. And you have worked so hard, so please enjoy this moment. Anyway, this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye!